All right, race fans, to your feet, get ready. There'll be 4 wide down in front of you, your IMCA stock car. A-Main, 30 laps, $3,000 to the winner. Let them know you're up here, get them waving, they're looking at you. It is stock car time at RPM. Caution lights off, they've came to play. 24 of them are set to go. Off of turn number 4, green flag is out, here we go. On into turn number 1 and 2, look out, Chad Sterling's around, we got troubles in turn 2. Meanwhile, focus your attention back to the inside of Angel Munoz. Munoz, Tubbs, and Woken. 3 wide down the front straightaway. It'll be that 2B of Angel Munoz moving on into the number 1 spot. Look at this, Casey Woken to the outside. Woken up top. Here comes Nick Tubbs. Jason Rogers, where'd you come from as you slide on into the number 4 spot? Into turn number 3 and 4. They race on down the boulevard. It is Angel Munoz in the lead. Down to turn 1 and 2 we go. Munoz, Tubbs, Woken, Jason Rogers down to the bottom side. They'll hustle into turn number 3 and 4. It is Munoz out of Colorado working it hard. Now there'll be a lapper coming into play here pretty quick now. Munoz. Then it is now 37 of Rogers at 35 JW of Woken. Woken will get hustled back into the number 4 spot as Angel Munoz is your race leader.
Rogers settles into 3rd in between Nick Tubbs and Casey Woken, but everybody's still chasing the 2M car, Angel Munoz.
Lapper's gonna be a factor in this one if he doesn't get it straightened out and hold tight and right. Look at this, Casey Woken, Jason Rogers working side by side off of turn number 4. The 181 is a lapper. We'll see what happens. Munoz works onto the bottom side. Jason Rogers works it tough there downstairs to the outside is Nick Tubbs. A pair of 37 cars. The 181, he'll get her up off the racetrack hard on the binders. He'll go top shelfing, and we go racing for 2nd. Tubbs and the 37 of Rogers are wheel to wheel down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2.
Rogers down to the inside, and Nick Tubbs going to take over the runner-up spot. Woken 4th, Jeff Tubbs 5th. Still out front, the Lamar driver of Angel Munoz.
Off of turn number 4. It's Munoz. Look at that, Rogers and Tubbs. Woken, Jeff Tubbs running 5. Oh, troubles in turn 3. Off of 4, we'll see what happens. Yellow is out, caution is out. Yellow flag out, Chad Sterling. Backwards towards traffic in turn number 4.
Oh. Josh Crombie rolls back out to join the field in the 57.
Angel will bring him on down to the starter's cone. The green flag is out in the starter stand, and we will go on racing into turn 1 and 2. Munoz, it'll make it down to the bottom side. 3 wide, here comes Woken. Look at Nolan Remus. Now Jason Rogers to the outside. Rogers working at the top there to the bottom side. Angel Munoz works there with him. They'll be wheel to wheel for the race lead as Rogers working that 37 car up just 2 lanes off the bottom. You've got 3 lanes of racing out there right now. Jeff Tubbs is settled back into the number 5 spot. Nolan Remus working that J.C. Howell out of Texas machine, the 103. As Howell's on the move now, Howell coming to the number 6 spot.
The Howell started in the 10th spot. He's now going to go up to 6th as he gets around Tyler Hahn. Make it, that's 6th. Rogers to the outside of Munoz, side by side into 3 and 4.
Rogers about had her up to the stink pit off of turn number 3, was so far off the back straightaway. Rogers and Munoz. 1 and 2, Rogers on the outside. Jason Rogers to the lead down the back straightaway. Rogers, Munoz, 1 and 2. Nick Tubbs, Casey Woken, Jeff Tubbs, your top 5. Running sixth right now is a 103 of J.C. Howell, the driver out of Texas. And now here comes Bustle. Justin Bustle in that 11B car. Had to come out of a B. We are yellow on the Speedway. For Trevor Hart. Looking for the green flag, Mike. 11 down of your 30-lap A main event. We're back to green. Stack them down there in turn number 1 and 2. Holy cow, 5 wide down the back straightaway. Look at J.C. Howell out of Halls Up, Texas. The Teja driver. The 103 is on the move. Mawbank, Texas is home. He'll get to the inside of Casey Woken. J.C. Howell has found something. A little bit of hot chocolate, got marshmallows on it. He's drinking it up on the bottom side. Here comes Munoz. Munoz downstairs. Jason Rogers is there with them. Ho, ho, doctor. This is why she's awesome at RPM. The stock cars putting on a show.
Boy, the Bustle backed out of that as they were 4 wide out of the corner. He didn't want to be the meat of a quarter pounder, so he backed off of it.
The Spider-Man is coming to the outside. Nick Tubbs has got to run. Picked up a weekly show here at the end of the season. Tubbs has got to run to the outside. Nick Tubbs on the outside. Jason Rogers is right there. Angel Munoz, Casey Woken, and J.C. Howell. Down the back straightaway, it's a top 5 breakaway. Now it is Tubbs. Back on the inside. Munoz will get go-karted up the top side. Rogers put the chrome horn to him. They're 3 now, 4 wide down the front straightaway. It's Munoz, Rogers, Tubbs, and Woken. We're halfway home on this one. 1-5 down, 1-5 to go. Nick Tubbs a little tough in there. Let's Rogers. Look at Casey Woken. Woken gets 3 of them down the back straightaway.
Look at Tanner Portner in the 2017 started 23rd. He's up to 6th.
Ha Doctor Casey Woken looking for the lead down into turn number 1. Woken on the bottom side as they hustle off a 2 and out of back straightaway. Munoz on the outside. Rogers. Here comes the wiener. Casey Woken gets the door shut on him. They race it on into turn number 3 and 4. Woken on the bottom. He could be the sleeper, Huey. Casey Woken to the lead.
The wiener takes the lead on lap 17.
Casey Woken, Jason Rogers. Munoz back on the outside. Down the back straightaway, they'll race him on into turn number 3 and 4. Woken, Rogers, Munoz. Now here comes Bustle. They're 3, 4, 5 wide off of turn number 4. Oh my! Into 1 and 2. Woken now back into the number 4 spot. He'll get hustled. Here they come off of turn 4, 2 and out of back straightaway. Angel Munoz back to the lead. Rogers back into second. Third goes Woken, J.C. Howell. Look at the yellow hot rod up on the outside. That is the 2017 machine on the hustle. Tanner Portner started in the 23rd spot in that number, that yellow 2017 car. 23rd into the top 6 now. J.C. Howell going to go back to the inside. Angel Munoz up on the outside. Rogers there behind him. Woken. Here comes Nick Tubbs. Tanner Portner out of Louisville, Kansas in a 2017 has hustled from the tail of the field. He was the second to last car to transfer into this show, and he has worked his way in there with Bustle. Jason Rogers on the outside as they hustled. Munoz on the bottom. Rogers downstairs. They're 4 wide for third as they work through turns 3 and 4. Tubbs, Howell, and Bustle. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once again, they get down to the bottom side of turn 1 and 2. Woken is starting to lose feel of that race for the first spot. Rogers back on the inside. 4 wide into turn number 4. This is why they call this place the legendary RPM Speedway. On down into turn number 1 and 2. It is Munoz on the outside. The 37 of Rogers now Woken back in the number 3 spot. Bustle in the 11B car. Mikey started deep in the field there. Field working on down. It is still Munoz, your race leader.
Munoz, Rogers, 1-2, now third. Woken, Bustle to the bottom of the fourth. Here comes Portner, the fifth as he gets by Howell.
Howell up on the outside. Jeff Tubbs getting hustled back through the field. Problems on the 37X car. Oh, hang on, Nolan Remus. Remus came in and gave a big old slam to the ham to Tubbs. Remus is around. We'll stay green flag racing. Thank you, Nolan. Sportsmanship of the feature award right there. Munoz, your leader, the 37 of Rogers. 5 laps to go this time. They'll bring him down the front straightaway. Munoz, Rogers, Woken, Bustle, Howell. Then it is Portnier right back there in the number 7 spot. Is Tubbs. Tubbs relinquishes it back to 7. 8 is Davis. 9th is Wagner. And 10th,
Tyler Hahn.
so they'll hustle on down, just 4 laps to go. Is Jason Rogers waiting for the perfect time? We'll see as he looks to the bottom of the racer. Oh, Portnier gets hustled up off the racetrack, gets muscled up top. Now Woken and Bustle work each other. Off of turn number 4, it is now Rogers looking to the bottom side with 2 to go. Munoz a little tight, able to bounce the cush down in turn 1 and 2. Rogers cannot find the forward drive that he needs. Now Rogers is coming to the inside. They get together for the lead. Contact is made. Rogers is on the bottom side. Time to win it or wear it. It's checkers or wreckers. Who's going to be a champion? $3,000 is on the big payday check today. Munoz on the outside. Down the back straightaway. It is Tubbs. Working back there deep in the field. He gets hustled. Here comes Rogers to the bottom side. Munoz down to the outside. Up on the bottom is Rogers. And it's going to be Angel Munoz, your race winner. Rogers, Bustle, Woken, and Howell, your top 5.
Wow. If you guys do not appreciate racing, what a race that was. Those guys deserve a standing ovation, folks. What do you say? Give it up for the stock cars. Wow, what a show. Holy cow. And I'm not near as excited as Jerry Van Sickle is. And he's not going to be as excited as Angel Munoz is going to be. Twice the winner in the hobby stocks tonight. Claims a win in the stock car division. What a race. Good, clean race by several drivers. Only 2 cautions in that 30-lap race. And I cannot believe we got a 40-lap modified feature to go.
What a race that was. I tell you what, time to catch your breath. Meet tonight's champion, $3,000 richer, calls the state of Colorado home. Angel Munoz puts a Siebes McGravics B&B chassis in victory lane. We'll meet him on around front. Angel, first off, congratulations, 2-time hobby stock champion, and now you get to put your name on the back of a t-shirt as a 3-time champion and a 1-time stock car winner. Tell us about that race.
Man, and I can't say enough about these stock car drivers. I mean, they're second to none. I mean, I ran a sport mod all year after running a stock car last year. This is the second night back out in a stock car, and we're 2 for 2. This B&B chassis, man, I can't say enough about them. Man, they built a spectacular car. I can't thank everybody enough that helps me out. I got Bustle Farms, Munoz Trucking, my dad, Ron Austin Repair, Bassett Wheels, Ron Sample Racing Trannies. I mean, the list just goes on. Everybody that helps out.
Walk us through that, Angel. I mean, you give the lead up about 3 or 4 times. Casey Woken got you. Rogers got you. Tubbs had you. I mean, it looked like there for a little bit. It looked like maybe the top of turn 1 and 2 got a little tight there about mid-time. But this thing had so much forward drive off the back straightaway. And, you know, Rogers is a master of this place. I mean, if anybody's going to win here, it's going to be Jason Rogers. But like you said, the respect, and you knew what these guys were going to do, and that's what makes it exciting. And I tell you what, if there's a person that didn't enjoy that feature tonight, I'm not sure what kind of race fan they are, because you guys put on a great show.
Man, yeah, that was awesome. I know we were 3 and 4 wide at times. I was running the bottom. I mean, I'm going to try to protect because there was still some moisture down there, but, man, I just couldn't get the car just quite stick on the bottom. And on that last restart, when Rogers got by me, I got stuck on the high side, and I buried it in real high up in turn 1 and 2. And, man, you can't even see if the dirt up there, but there was something. And I knew if I was going to go forward, I was going to have to try something different, and it just worked out in our favor.
Maybe the dirt's a little magic up there.
Yeah, I hope so.
Angel, congratulations. And like I said, pick this baby up at Super Nationals, and it has been fast and a winner right out of the box.
Yeah, man, like I said, I can't say enough. Between Paul Berger and Mike Nichols and Wade Cross on putting my shocks, I mean, man, I couldn't do it without them and their support.
All right, how about a race fans? Put them together, Angel Munoz in victory lane.